Welcome everyone to Easy Turkish channel. Today we are going to learn prepositions, which means edatlar. Okay, so let's start. You know, in Turkish edatlar we have three different types of edatlar. Okay, like prepositions. We have da or de, then we have a, then we have dan, den. Okay, so we have like there is a logic of place or directions in Turkish language. So like when I mean something in a place, I just use da or de. Okay, da or de. If I'm meaning something in a place or something somewhere, we use da or de. For example, if I want to say I'm at school, okay, at school, okay, so we will be using da. For example, school was okul. Don't forget that. Okul da. Okay, so we have da and de. Now you will ask me probably, when do we use da? When do we use de? There's no difference of using these two things. Okay, the difference is only with the vowels harmony in Turkish language, and I think last time I talked about that with you. So da will be going for a, o, u, and de, e, u. Okay, so since the last vowel in okul, in the words okul, is u from the strong vowels, we will be using da. Okay, but if we mean, for example, ev is house. Okay, I'm at house, so you will be using ev de. Okay, so that's all you have to know with about da and de. Okay, just look at the last vowel in the word and give the reason to use da or de. Okay, so it's the same thing if you want to say in the city or in Eskişehir, for example, or in Istanbul. Okay, it will be the same thing, like is Istanbul strong vowel, right? So we'll be using da. Okay, that's all. So now let's come to a. So what do we mean with a? If I want to say I'm going to school, okay, to somewhere, to this place, to that, to you, to his house, to this, okay, for all those stuff we'll be using a or e. Okay, and still don't forget we have a or e because we can because of vowel harmony in Turkish language. So a or e will be going for a, o, u, and this will be going for e, u. Okay, so if I want to say like ev, which means house, it will be ve, right? Or okul. Actually, I'll transpose everything anyway. If I mean okul, it will be okula. Okay, so that's all. Now let me give you something that is a little bit different. For example, a word finishing with a vowel. For example, if I want to say university, université, right? Université. If I want to say to the university, probably I will bring e, right? Université. But you know, in Turkish language, when we have two vowels, we bring the letter y to help us, right? So I'll bring y here, and it will be université. Yeah, okay, and that's all about the logic of two and so on. Also, there is something else, okay, I would like to add since we are doing this. If I want to say I'm looking at you, okay, so there also we have a direction, right? I'm looking at you, so it will be to you or at you. Okay, for at you also we'll be using a or e. Okay, and since it is let's say with pronouns, okay, like sen, we will be saying sana, okay. You see that there is something different here, okay, and it also goes with then. These are some exceptions, okay. Bana, that's all. For the other pronouns, we will say bize, size, on lara, or na, okay. So you don't have too much problem with this. Just keep in mind that if you want to say to you or at you or at me, you will be using sana or bana, okay. That's all about that. Now let's come to the meaning of let's come to this step, the last step. If you want to say something from, okay, from somewhere, from some places and so on, how do we say that in Turkish? Let me come to that and say that we use dan or then, okay. So if I want to say I'm coming from school, it will be okul dan, right? Piece of cake. Why? We have you here, which means u in Turkish language, and this is a hard word, a hard vowel, right? A strong vowel. So we'll be using dan, okay? So I want to remind you with this. Probably in this lecture you will memorize all these vowels. Then we'll be going with a, o, u, and then we'll be going to e, I, u, okay? That's the thing you have to know. So if you want to say, for example, I'm coming from house, okay, if it will be if then, okay. So that's all about today's lecture or today's course.